guys, welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm E.
I'm D.
We were laughing before this.
Exactly.
But today we're going to be discussing all the magnificent looks at Paris Fashion Week. But we're going to focus on one person, y'all's favorite sibling, Kendall Jenner. Kardashian related, Jenner related. So apparently some people are not vibing with her look because she's looking a little old.
Ma'am, I think you meant to say Kylie Jenner.
I did say Kylie Jenner.
You said Kendall Jenner.
I said Kendall?
You said Kendall.
I remember one of them girls. Kylie Jenner.
One of the
Kylie is
K's?
looking old. Huh?
One of the K's.
One of the K's and one of the J's.
Okay.
Kylie Jenner is looking old, according to people. So while D is talking about what's going on, I'm gonna look for some comments. So
Oh my God. Of course you are.
what? Petty wagon.
According to TMZ, Kylie Jenner's style revamp continues at Paris Fashion Week. However, it's branded old online. Kylie Jenner switched up her look yet again after going public with boyfriend Timothy Chalamet, revamping her style at Paris Fashion Week, but being met with haters in her comments. Check it out for yourself. The 26-year-old reality star stepped out in a strapless cream-colored sheer flowing dress at the Jean Paul Gaultier show Wednesday, a far departure from her bold, skin-tight outfits that she's been rocking of late. As you can see, Kylie paired the stripped back, ethereal sleepwear inspired dress with towering heels, minimal makeup, and old Hollywood style locks. A very soft fit for sure. She was certainly feeling herself in the moment and even posted some clips of herself from the show, but unfortunately, a lot of people had less than nice things to say about her appearance, namely the notion that she looked a bit old, at least in their eyes. One person cruelly commented she was aging in dog years, while another added that
That
she
was one of the comments that I was gonna read. I was like, oh, that is so bad.
Another added that she looked 47, and a third said she'd ruined her face. Like we said, very jerky remarks. Nonetheless, Kylie put in her best effort to keep up appearances in her BF's native France, probably sensing her Cali style wouldn't cut it in Paris, a city at the pinnacle of high fashion. While TC's been by KJ's side at several public events since their romance emerged, she was riding solo at the show, although there was a familiar face in the mix, one of Jordan Woods. Remember, they seem to be on good terms now, as the duo appeared to bury the hatchet last year after Jordan's kissing scandal with Trish from years earlier. They said Tristan Thompson, but I said it correctly. Bottom line here, KJ appears to have been in good company with the pal in tow. By the way, Kylie's look here was echoed by lots of other celeb models who were in Jean Paul Gaultier's show as well. Lots of different getups, but a similar theme. Simple yet elegant. Bella Thorne and Noah Cyrus were among those in attendance as Jean Paul Gaultier, plus lots of others. And Paris Fashion Week has been a huge draw this year for other stars looking to strut as well. But Kylie was the one who received some of the hate. So yeah, what do we think?
Dun dun dun.
Of course.
You know, I can appreciate the soft glam Kylie. The Kylie with not the crazy nails
Okay.
anymore. The Kylie, I feel like her hair is just like, flowy and like effortless, very not Kardashian Jenner signature. It's like more bouncy kind of thing. I
Yeah.
really liked her laid back looks. I don't know if she's channeling her Sophia Richie. We do have a video on that. It's kind of old, but it's still a goodie. Go watch it.
Yeah.
A lot of people were claiming that, she's in competition with Sophia Richie with the quiet luxury. But we also know that Kylie dabbles in the high fashion space.
Mhm.
She's worn looks from Jean Paul Gaultier, Schiaparelli, and I think she looks Mugler.
Mhm.
Uh, and she looks fantastic in those.
Yeah.
Now, people are addressing her face, which is a different topic.
Right.
I'm not here to bash, but I guess I have to because that's what we're talking about. But she does look old, I think. And I think it's because of all these things, all these procedures that, they're doing. Clearly she's not going to Kim's surgeon or esthetician or something, but I think the unedited photos, the paparazzi photos, she's looked terrible. Like she really does look very aged. I don't know if it's the makeup, maybe the soft glam isn't working for her, like, the more curated pictures show, but I
Mhm.
don't think she's looking too well. I think that these are the effects of probably doing, these enhancements or plastic surgery or fillers or whatever, and
Yeah.
it could take a toll in the way you look. It almost like misshapes your face.
Right.
So, I mean, I think it's very unfortunate. Kylie's only 26 years old. Like at 26, I say you're not even an adult yet. You're an adult when you hit probably 30. That's when you're like
Probably.
really find yourself, you really grew into yourself,
Yeah.
you have a different personality, you know who you are.
Yeah.
So, she's been changing herself since she was a teen. We've gone
Yeah.
over that she's, got boobs at 19 and immediately got pregnant. You know,
Right.
we know that she's had lip fillers at an early age. So I think these are all the effects of all the things that she's done.
Yeah. That's
And
true.
it's very sad, that she has to grow up. And I think something unrelated, but kind of related, that I saw kind of alarming is like all these trends that little kids are going to Sephora and getting all this like skincare. And we're talking like 10, 11-year olds or something buying Drunk Elephant and, all this other skincare. I recently saw Northwest using all of her mom's Skin by Kim skincare, like the moisturizer, the toner. I don't even know what else was on the video, but she was using 10,000 things. I'm like, Northwest is like 9, 10 years old.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing that? We were wearing Noxzema one day and we thought we were the ish. It's like, oh, it's really working. And
Eczema.
Noxzema. I'm like, oh, that thing is really working. And it was just like a 1 day fluke. You just let your skin do its skin thing. And I understand that there's awareness with the skin and really taking care of it, but kids, teenagers, y'all don't need to be doing all that. Y'all
Yeah.
could just put on some moisturizer and sunscreen. Y'all don't need to work like y'all haven't even gotten a pimple yet. Like, what are you really stressing about? Y'all
Yeah.
have no wrinkles. You know,
Right.
I'm talking probably average people without skin problems.
Yeah.
So going back to Kylie, I think that these are all the effects of growing up too fast, and now you look like you're grown up. You look older than us, and I
Yeah.
think that's a problem. What do you think? I know
Yeah.
I went on a little rant.
No, I agree with you. It's unfortunate. Like you said, she's 26 and she got fillers at a young age, and I don't think that it is like maybe not as widely known what the effects are like long-term usage, because I believe there is like a date range, right, as far as like how long it's supposed to last. But if it's like continued use and all these things, like how does that,
Oh,
yeah, how does that build up in your face? And then because it looks like it migrated, she has like these lines there
yeah.
where it doesn't look like a natural like 26-year-old face.
Mhm.
And I definitely agree that little kids should not be using all these products. I mean, like, you're so young and still developing, and there's so much that's still going on with your whole entire body, including your skin, and the last thing you want to do is like accelerate the effects of aging. Like, who
Yeah.
knows what some of these products at an early age can really do. And clearly Kylie's a great example of like being careful with utilizing things that maybe aren't for you at such a young age just yet. um I think that like I didn't really care for the look overall. Like, it wasn't something I liked. She was wearing curtains. Um like, I don't know, some kind of sexy bed sheets. I don't know. It just looked strange, and the shoes reminded me a little bit of like stripper shoes, so it
I
just
can't
wasn't
with
my thing.
you guys. I don't even want to claim her right now.
I'm just saying, like, it just wasn't for me. And then,
Mhm.
and the thing is, like, I don't even think it's the makeup because when she wore the Schiaparelli look, I think it was a year ago, with the lion head, there was some unedited photos of her where she had those same lines and she
Yeah.
had on a full face of makeup. And she still had those, like you could see it clearly. So I think it's just like the effects of what all these things have done to her. And it goes back to, something we've talked about before, their beauty standards and their hypocrisy.
Fine. I was just the new wave of it.
Yeah, and it's just like so hypocritical because here you are like trying to cover up all of the effects of what you've done to your face basically. And like it sucks because the internet is very mean. People can be very mean and very cruel. And like me and
We say
you,
it lovingly, by the way, guys. We're
like me,
saying like parents or sisters would to our others.
yeah.
We don't mean to be mean. We're just pointing out stuff.
Right. And that's the thing is that like, to have like a genuine concern for somebody is different from someone trolling and someone
Yeah.
just like bashing. And like I keep getting stuck on she's 26,
Mm.
like, but we've seen her grow up in the public eye and we've seen the way in which her face and her body has changed. And it's not that it's changed in a natural way. It's been a noticeable like distinct change. And then, like, let's not forget that she's gone through changes because she's also been a mother twice. Like, she has gotten pregnant twice. Like, there are different things that happen to you when you are pregnant. It's not just your body that changes, your hormone affects everything, your hair, your skin, all of it. Who knows what all these different things could have done,
Yeah.
to like affect her. So I don't know. Ugh, I don't know. It just sucks because her 43-year-old sister looks younger than her. It's wild.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. But going back to the beauty standards, it's crazy. I think I saw something on Instagram where it was like a montage of all the sisters. I think it was on maybe Vogue, if I'm not mistaken, like those little makeup tutorials that they do in the bathroom showing you
Oh
how
yeah,
you
yeah,
put the makeup. So it was like a montage of all of them, and they've morphed from, or they've changed from applying makeup and their makeup routine to, well, now we're more of a skincare based, and this is what we're doing now. So it's a lot, focus a lot on the skin,
yeah,
clearly, moisturizers, toners, serums, all the things that we wear. So again, they're setting beauty standards. Shift from this, or also pay attention to this, but now we're moving into this skin care space,
yeah,
and everybody's following suit. So by Kylie doing, her makeup, her or Kim doing her Skin by Kim, they're essentially saying now skincare is important. Kind of buy my products here because this is what I'm focused on. And clearly we see this because there's a whole wave of kids,
yeah,
we've seen it on the news and stuff, going to Sephora, 11-year-olds, 10-year. Why do you need to spend $400 at Sephora? What happened to the days where we used to buy drugstore makeup and we thought we were,
yeah,
and even then it was nothing crazy. It was just like, oh, let me put on some lipstick or like lip
yeah.
gloss. It wasn't even lipstick.
Shout
So
out
right.
LA girl.
So I think that they're just setting a new beauty standard to the next generation, which
Yeah.
is focus on skincare, blah blah blah. And I think that's pretty unfortunate.
You know who you need to pay attention to as far as your skincare? Your
Hmm.
dermatologist.
Oh,
Not
I
a
thought you were
celebrity.
talking to me. I'm like, what? I do my best. Your dermatologist.
Yeah. Not a celebrity,
Yeah.
not a reality show person. Like, no, there are established companies that have been doing this for years,
Mhm.
have major success, those are the people that you should invest your coins in.
Yeah.
Those are the products that, at the very least, there's actual real data of how it affects people.
Hmm.
That's something that I have not really cared for when it comes to the Kardashian Jenners, when it comes to really any celebrity like that comes out with the skincare line. It makes me like itch. It's like, why are you doing that? Like,
Yeah.
you're not a doctor, you're not, a dermatologist, you're not, you may work with some of these people, but like, no. Like, no, it doesn't really make sense to me, and all it looks like is just another cash grab.
For sure.
And that's like unfortunate, because at the end of the day, like, it gives all these mixed signals, like, oh, you need to do all this, you need to do all that. Like, no, you don't. There are a plethora of ways to take care of your own self, and not everybody's the same. Just do your research, people. Like, clearly this woman, because she is an adult woman, made plenty of choices in the past that has led her to now look like an older woman, and that sucks for her. But, you know, it is what it is. Just
Yeah.
like, I think people just really need to do what they got to do for themselves and not follow whatever beauty standards the Kardashians are wanting to set today or tomorrow.
Yeah, because their wave right now is skin is king, 90s skinny supermodel, or I don't even know if they're
Yeah.
even trying to tackle supermodel status. They're all into very high fashion. What else is the wave?
I don't know. Well, they were doing like, I think for some time they were trying to do the like kind of the quiet luxury look, and that didn't work out so
Mhm.
well. They were trying to do like the bare, bare face, fresh face kind of look. That didn't really last long. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like it's not a good idea to follow, like, when it comes to those kind of things. Like, it's all a phase. It's all, like you said, a trend.
And we clearly see this in Hollywood. Everybody, taking Ozempic. Like,
Hmm.
we don't know the long term effects. Right now, the research shows that it's not looking good. But
Right.
yet, everybody wants to be thin.
Yeah.
Thin is not always healthy, guys. So,
Right.
and then we see other waves. People are using less, plastics, not plastic surgery, but like fillers and Botox. But then we see, with their overuse, like we see like sagging skin, or like they just
Yeah.
look different, because I mean, if you've been plumped up all your life and then now you decide to remove it, like what do you expect? You know?
Right.
Or you have to do this threading thing, which makes you look like a whole alien at this point. Like when they do the threads and then you like,
Mm-mm.
you know, it's just weird. Just
I don't look for none of that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
guys, what happened to subtle things, subtle changes? How about that?
Girl.
We're rambling here. Unfortunately, Kylie's looking old. It makes us sad because she's 26.
Yeah.
This could be because of all the usage of stuff. It could probably be coupled with her being pregnant a couple of times. It could be coupled with whatever else.
Yeah.
And we hope that she speaks to Kim's person.
I
I
can't
got,
deal.
I got to crack a joke because we were talking serious stuff. And, we hope that she looks better in the future, I guess. Like
Yeah.
more youthful because she's young.
Yeah.
We want her to look her best.
Right.
But that concludes today's episode, guys. Let us know what you think about Kylie's looks at Paris Fashion Week. Let us know if you think she looks old. Like, let us know how that makes you feel. Not, we don't want Kardashian bashing, but like, let's have a conversation here about the beauty standards and what affected Kylie's, I don't know, upbringing or something that could have caused a chain of events that makes her look like this today. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's dig deep. But if you want to bash a Kardashian, it's all right too.
No.
We love the dramas with them. We love them. We hate them. We can't get enough of them. We're over them. It depends on the day. It depends on the hour. Okay, guys.
Sure.
But that concludes today's episode. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends can be our friends so we can all be friends. We also have social media, which Steve will tell you about.
We're on Instagram and TikTok at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, and comment. We enjoy interacting with y'all.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.